this story from Fox News, this got my attention. I sent this to Alex. Was it this morning? I said, we got to do this. 15 of the wildest, wackiest college classes taught in America today. So I don't know if I'm going to get to all 15. Amanda, you haven't seen this yet, have you? This is very exciting. All right, so if you're new to the program, I'm a guy that is very cynical about the value of a college degree in today's world for most occupations. There are a few where it is non-negotiable. You got to have it, so I'm for it. And I have a construct that looks at college this way. Is it the only way to get where you want to go? Is it the best way? If the answer is no to either one of those two questions, then there's an alternate way. And I've also said that college has become a rite of passage that we've been told for decades is the only way to success. And now it's become a status symbol, and it's summer camp on steroids, Alex. You've heard me say this on the show. And now I bring evidence. Now, this is going to make some of you parents a little sick to your stomach, but you'll be okay. Here we go. Now, I also want to point out a little bit of a tease. That Fox, whoever put this article together, they said all 15 are wild and wacky. I actually beg to differ, Alex. So here we go. I'll tell you the ones that I don't think are wild and wacky and why. All right, here's one, Introduction to Surfing. On the wacky scale, 1 being not wacky, 10 being ludicrous. This is like a 4. I didn't think this was crazy wacky. This is Pepperdine. It's an introduction to surfing. It's a 1-credit course. You know, it is what it is. Now, this is the one. Now, you ready for this? If a 10 is ludicrous, this is a 12. This is the name of the course, folks. Nature of Society, Beyonce, and Intersectionality. I did not make those words up. There it is on the screen. That's right. Beyonce and Intersectionality. What is it? 3 credits at Texas Christian University are taught. The characteristics of the Houston-born pop queen. Parents, if you're paying for that crap, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You might as well just go take a stack of money and light it on fire. Really? All right. Number 3, tree climbing. Now, I thought this was funny. This is a 9 out of a scale of 10. The Outdoor Education Department at Ithaca-based University. This is at Cornell, excuse me. This is an Ivy League school, folks. Yes, you got it right. They're teaching people how to get up into the tree, how to move around, and maybe climb to another tree. And you wonder why I rail against higher education. This is nonsense. By the way, I learned how to do that on my own. Anybody keeping score at home, my brother was better at it than I was. But I learned how to climb a tree on my own. There's one with arguing with Judge Judy. There's nip, tuck, perm, pierce, tattoo, and balm. This is all about the global influence of bodily appearance changes. Yeah, that sounds valuable. Here's another one that's ridiculous. Harry Potter, Understanding Good and Evil. This is a 4-credit seminar taught by High Point University. This examines the fine line between good and evil. Let me tell you something. If I go audited that class, it's a bunch of freaks and nerds that show up at the Barnes & Noble when a new book comes out. Boy, I'm going to get it for that. Somebody's going to send me an email on that one. But you know I'm right. This is a place for those people to gather and make friends. That's all that is. I'm just going to lay that one out for you right now. Here's one that I thought was a good course. Dealing tactfully with difficult people. That's from UCLA. I think that's actually good. That's a soft skill class. I think it's fantastic. Here's one, Joe, you'd appreciate this one. This is called Cal to Cone. That's right. It's a Penn State course on how ice cream is made. And then this one, Clap for Credit. This is ridiculous. This is at the University of Wisconsin, where you get 1 credit for showing up to a 50-minute lecture each week to listen to other people perform, and all they want you to do is clap for them when they're done. So you're bribing people in for an audience for the musicians. It's ridiculous. Now, this is a good one. There's a class on failure at NYU, and this is largely in the arts, taught at the Clive Davis Institute for the arts and teaches them how to deal with failure. I love it. Then a couple more ridiculous ones. Lady Gaga and the Sociology of Fame. That's University of South Carolina nonsense. The Introduction to World Puppetry from the University of Connecticut. How the Simpsons saved American literature from Hofstra. Oh, make it stop, please.